you will learn about conservation of natural vegetation and wildlife. Forests provide a natural habitat for many species of animals. Change in climate and human activities leads to a loss of forest cover. This, in turn, affects the animals that inhabit forests. Human activities in several parts of the world have interfered with the natural habitats of many species. This has disturbed the natural balance in the environment. Several species of animals have become endangered or extinct due to the loss of their natural habitat and indiscriminate killing. For example, the dodo was a flightless bird found on the island of Mauritius. The discovery of the island by European explorers proved catastrophic for this species. The invaders destroyed the forests, while the animals brought by them to the island plundered the dodo's nests. As a result, dodos are extinct today. Thus, it is important to curb the loss of forest cover by conserving forests and associated wildlife. The loss of forest cover is caused by a combination of both natural and man-made factors. Deforestation, soil erosion, construction activities, forest fires, tsunami, and landslides are the major factors that impact forest cover. Let's consider forest fires. A forest fire is a threat to both plants and animals in a region and can be caused by lightning, human carelessness, or even arson. Forest fires due to lightning are naturally caused and cannot be prevented. However, measures to detect such fires quickly and minimize their impact can be put in place. Ground patrolling, an efficient network of observation points, and a good communication network can monitor the occurrence of forest fires. However, an equally grave source of concern is forest fires that are caused by the heat generated in litter that is carelessly disposed of. There have been cases of local people setting off forest fires on purpose with the intent of destroying property. To prevent fires caused by human activities, we need to focus on educating people about the causes and effects of forest fires. As mentioned earlier, the Caspian tiger of Siberia is another example of a species that has become extinct. Who is responsible for the extinction of these animals? Mostly human beings. Because of activities like poaching, human beings are bringing about a sharp reduction in the number of animals of some species. Poaching refers to the killing of animals for collecting and trading their hides, skins, nails, teeth, horns, and feathers. Animals like the tiger, lion, elephant, deer, black buck, crocodile, rhinoceros, snow leopard, ostrich, and peacock are the most vulnerable to poaching. For example, the rhinoceros is hunted extensively for its horn. Elephants have similarly been hunted for their tusks over centuries. The tusks are a source of ivory. The black buck or Indian antelope was the most hunted wild animal in India during the 18th and 19th centuries and the first half of the 20th century. What can we do to conserve the different species of animals threatened by poaching? The best way to conserve the different species of animals and prevent poaching is by educating people about how important animals are to our ecosystem. The creation of national parks and biosphere reserves is another measure to protect our natural vegetation and wildlife. Biosphere reserves are protected areas that are created to maintain a balanced relationship between conservation and development of flora and fauna. All biospheres are linked through a global network. For example, the Jim Corbett National Park was the first sanctuary for the tiger and its prey under Project Tiger. Biosphere reserves are protected areas that are created to maintain a balanced relationship between conservation and development of flora and fauna. All biospheres are linked through a global network. The Manas Biosphere Reserve in Assam is the protected habitat of the golden langur and the tiger. Natural habitats like creeks, wetlands, and lakes also need to be conserved to protect the natural resources and ecosystems in those areas. How can we ensure that this is done? Measures need to be implemented by the governments of various countries. For example, in India, we already have some awareness programs like social forestry and festivals like the Van Mahotsava. The Van Mahotsava is a festival for nature lovers, celebrated in the first week of July every year. As part of the festival, saplings are planted in schools, offices, and community areas, and seedlings are distributed free of cost. Such programs need to be promoted at the regional as well as community level. Many countries have already passed specific laws, making it illegal to trade or kill specific birds and animals. For example, killing tigers in India has been banned. Did you know, at the beginning of the 20th century, there were 40,000 tigers in India. Today, there are only 1,411 tigers left. India has also banned the killing of other animals such as lions, deer, Great Indian bustards, and peacocks. In African countries like Kenya and Tanzania, poaching of elephants is banned. At the international level, there is an agreement called CITES. CITES stands for the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Flora and Fauna. This convention has been set up to make sure that wildlife and plant species do not become endangered or extinct because of their trade. The convention lists several species of birds and animals that cannot be traded by law. Under CITES, about 5,000 species of animals, such as bears, corals, and dolphins, are protected. In addition, 28,000 plant species, such as orchids, cacti, and aloes, fall under CITES. As we reach the end of the module, here is something to remember. The next time you go out on a trek or nature camp, make sure you don't leave litter lying around the campsite. We all need to be careful not to disturb the balance of the ecosystem.